It's about that time to replace the daytime lights. So as you can see, these lights are really not that good. So hopefully these LED lights are gonna do the trick. So we're gonna be replacing these regular daytime lights with these LEDs. We're gonna see how they work. Let's see if it's something that will make the daytime lights look better with these right here, these LEDs. Okay, let's start with the easy side right here. Turn it, boom, just like that. Remove the stock one, right? And then put this one in. I just installed the easy side for the daytime lights right here, and it's very simple to do, but you just have to make sure that with this light right here, you just got to make sure that it's all the way in. So that's the easy side. Now let's try to do the harder side, which is this side right here. Boom. So I got to try to make my hands fit in here. You know, make sure that that the bulb goes all the way in. Once you do that, then you can twist it. And so now you just put back the cover, right, to protect it. Okay, so there you have it. Got the old one. Boom. And then you got the new one. Boom. So here's a comparison between the old and the new. This is the stock one. As you can see, it's pretty long. And this is the new one, which is a LED that I got from eBay. OEM daytime lights and the LED that I got. See, they're much longer. You just got to make sure they're all the way in before you twist. So that side is the easy side, right? The right side. Now we're on the left side. It's not going to be that much room, but we're going to try to do it. I removed the rubber here. So I take the rubber out, boom, right? And then I'm just gonna twist the, it's a little trickier than I thought doing this, but you just gotta play with it, you know? Let me see. Here you go. So there it is. That is this side, right, which is left side. Now I'm gonna try to go ahead and put this little sucker in, turn it towards the right. Let's see if that works. You have to make sure that the bulb sticks in right here. That it sticks out. So when you're playing with it, yeah, see how it goes all the way in? The bulb? Like that. You gotta make sure the bulb's all the way in before you start turning this thing. And now I just have to find my leverage and then try to turn it in. See if I can do it. Again, you want to make sure the bulb's all the way inside. I think I got it. Let me test it right now. Whew. So there you go, both of them. Bam. So got rid of these. Now I'm just gonna do the last step, which is to put this back on here, and we're good. Okay, so I got this new pair of LED lights, daytime lights for the MK7, and I know I installed these old ones before, but it keeps giving me the error message saying that for some reason the lights are not there. So maybe I'm gonna try a different pair and see if it would get rid of those error messages, right? Because if you don't have stock daytime lights, then you might get those error messages. So let me try these new LED lights. Unbox these, see what we got right here. So right here, already they look better than this one, as you could see. Right? So definitely bigger than these. So right, so supposedly these ones should be error free or get rid of the error messages, so it should work just like the stock daytime lights. We'll see how they work as soon as I install these, but first let me get my gloves, so that way I don't want to touch the bulbs or anything like that. So there you go, check it out. Boom. So, replace the daytime lights. This time I'm gonna wear my gloves. As you can see, very important, because you don't want to touch the bulbs and put your oils on it, right? Wear the gloves, and then just remove the stock headlights. So first things first, you want to take off the rubber protection, and then take off the bulb, turn it, boom, like that, right? And then it comes right off, the stock headlights. And then you're going to try to see about putting these in, see if they fit. So once you get it lined up, let me see. So you just gotta look for it and try to line it up. So you just twist it. You just twist it towards the right and you're good. Hopefully it's secure, but I'm gonna leave this out until I test it. Yeah. Let me try the other side. Well, same thing, a little tighter here, but same idea. Twist it right off. Boom. Like that, boom. Right? Twist it right off. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing here. See if they fit. Boom, right in. Sometimes it's a little tricky, so just gotta play with it. Something like that, you know? So you just have to play with it, and then once it's in, then you can just try to test the LEDs, see if they work. I didn't realize it was going to be that difficult to replace one of the LED lights. As you saw, only one was working. So for the longest time, a couple hours it took me to do this and try to figure out why the stock one fits right in perfect, like these. And even these, the ones that are making an error, even fits. But yet the ones that I just purchased, only one of them would fit snug, right? But here it just would not fit perfect. So what I did was I just took everything off right here. See? As you can see, I removed the air box. Man, I might as well replace this air filter too, man. Look at it, it's all the stock one. No, it's all old, you know. I mean, it's like stock. I need to get like a high performance air filter. Anyways, so I took out the air box because I was having trouble to install the bulb in here, this bulb, right? So what I did was I kept trying to screw it in, and for some reason I just couldn't get it to work. So I said, man, this is a headache. And eventually what I did was, okay, so check out from this side down here. I don't know if you can see the bulb. You can't really see it, the bulb, but what I did was right here, because it didn't have this piece right here, which would made it easy to screw, right? Because it didn't have that piece, I needed to just use this my long nose to turn it even more, because there was a click that I needed to do to make it work. So it's finally nice and snug now. So now I can test out the lights as I turn it on, both of them, see? Right? I just wanted to kind of emphasize how difficult sometimes one of the bulbs can be if they're not completely stock, especially if it's round and it just doesn't click in. You could be doing this for hours, right? Just like I did, and just didn't realize that you have to kind of make it even more snug, and sometimes your hands are not going to do it. And so do it the hard way like I did by removing the air box. Anyway, now it works. I'm just going to see when I drive around if I'm going to still get that warning light saying that there's an error, like with these generic ones, these generic LEDs. Hopefully I won't have the error, so I could just keep these nicer LEDs on. But we'll see. I'm going to put this all back together and then we'll see how it goes. So there they are. Looks good. Actually, I think it's even brighter than the previous LED lights. So let's see if it's going to have any error message in the dash. But for the front, it looks nice like that. It looks very bright. Boom. Check it out. Okay, so finally got the LEDs installed, and like I said, I had some issues because one of the LED lights was very difficult to shimmy in. So you just gotta play with it, I had to remove the whole air box, but sometimes you just have to do that because I didn't have enough room to sort of force the bulb inside. Maybe some people don't need to take it out, but I had to do it just to make sure that I get it inside. And that took me just a couple hours to do, right? And so the lesson is try to get bulbs that says error-free, so you don't have to go through that issue, because my first LED set was not error-free, so I had to remove it because I keep getting that warning signal from my dash saying that I don't have any headlights on even though it's working. And then I had to buy another pair which now says it's error-free, which is good because I don't have the warning lights anymore on my dash, so it seems to be working so far, okay? But it was just a little difficult to install. Something that is supposed to be easy to do took longer than expected. And you can see the lights are actually brighter than my previous LED lights, so these are better quality LEDs. If you guys buy these types. And it's just a little difficult to install, but once it's in, it works well. No error messages as well for this one. Here's what the error-free LED lights look like at night. As you can see, they're pretty bright, and I've had these on for a few months now with no error messages on my dash. So there you go. Till next time, drive safe and keep on rolling.